What's going on, guys? Jason Rogers here. Today we're going to talk more about that BMR, which we talked about the other day, and also I want to do a physique reveal in this video. I was just at Planet Fitness and I was trying to get some content in there, but I'm still a little timid with the camera, so over time I'll start to get more comfortable and be able to get some good footage for y'all. But the BMR, I want you to go on Google, type in BMR plus activity level. If you're trying to lose weight and get fit, that's the one number you need to know is your BMR. It's like having your glasses on. You don't know how much to eat. You don't know how little or how much you can eat if you don't know what your BMR is. That's your basal metabolic rate. That's basically your metabolism. How much calories you need to maintain your weight, how much calories you need to basically stay alive. So you need to know what that number is. And I want you to get three different BMR numbers plus your activity level. Remember that. And I want you to add those up, those three totals, and divide it by 3. That's going to give you your average. So you'll have your average BMR, and then you can start tracking your calories. I don't track my macros, fats, proteins, carbs, any of that. That's too much in my opinion. You need to keep it simplistic. So I basically track my calories on MyFitnessPal, which is an app that's free to download. You don't need to have the paid version. Just get the free one, just track your calories. And also I have a food scale which I use every now and then. I don't think you really need a food scale, but the two main things you need is your BMR number and the MyFitnessPal to track your calories, or use a calculator to track your calories. But that's really the two main things you need. Really, that BMR is above all what you need. So once you have that BMR number, then you can play around with it, and based on your goal, you can either lose weight, gain weight, or maintain weight. Now, I always tell people slow and steady wins the race, and from my experience, that really holds a lot of truth. So, if you want to lose 1 pound a week, that's going to be 500 calories negative that you're going to be per day. So there's 3,500 calories and 1 pound of fat. So if you're losing 500 calories per day, you're going to be losing 1 pound of fat per week. If you're in the whole 500 calories a day, that means you're eating 500 less calories than your body needs to maintain its weight per day. You're going to lose 1 pound a week. So I'm a little more aggressive than that. I'm going to be losing 2 pounds a week. So that would be losing 1,000 calories a day. That's 1,000 calories in the hole I'm going to be in, so I can lose 2 pounds per week. And I'm almost at my goal weight, so that's why I'm a little more aggressive. If I were having to lose like 50 or 60 pounds, I would definitely go a lot slower, because you don't want to burn yourself out. And I've burnt myself out many times. And I'm really trying to give you some advice here. The slower the better, because you'll burn yourself out if you're eating too many little calories. If you're eating not enough calories, then you're just going to go in starvation mode. Yeah, you're going to do it for maybe 2 months, maybe a month. You'll be really motivated, feeling really good, really strong. This is nothing, I can do it. Maybe I can cut my calories even more and get to my goal even faster. Do not do that. I promise you, you'll burn yourself out. You're going to feel good for that first month, but then you're just going to give up. You're going to hit that brick wall, and it's going to be horrible. You're just going to go on a binge, and you're going to mess up for the whole day. Then you're going to wake up the next day and say, screw it. Let me just go back to my old ways. And you're just going to revert back to what you've been doing. Eating unhealthy, living an unhealthy lifestyle, not going to the gym. So it's really important that you go slow. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't want to not go too aggressive. You don't want to go too slow, because then you won't see the results. You'll look in the mirror, yeah, I'm losing a little weight. And then 2 weeks goes by, yeah, the scale's going down a little bit. It's not worth it. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go back and divert to my old ways. So there's a really fine line here that you want to balance on, right? So you don't want to go too slow, but you don't want to go too aggressive. You want to be in that happy Goldilocks zone is what I call it. You're right there in the middle, and you have enough food to where you feel satiated, but you don't have too much to where you feel like you're binging. And I'm a big proponent on refeed days. Some people like to call them um, cheat meals, cheat days. I just call them a refeed day. And what that means is you're going to be eating calories at your maintenance level. So if your BMR plus activity level is 3,000 calories and you're losing 1 pound a week, that means you're eating 2,500 calories for the day. So for the most of the days, since I'm losing 2 pounds a week, I am eating 2,000 calories a day. But on those refeed days, remember what's a refeed day? You're eating at maintenance caloric level. So I'm eating 3,000 calories on my refeed days. Sometimes I go a little more than that. Sometimes I eat a little more calories, maybe 4,000 calories. Oh my gosh, I'm eating 1,000 more calories. I'm not worried about it. I'm in a calorie deficit for the other 6 days. So, you can kind of put your foot off the gas pedal a little and live life. And also, I eat out all the time. Um, I have friends and family, and a girlfriend, and I eat out a lot. And don't be scared of food. A lot of people when they're on diets, they're really scared of food. They don't want to touch sugar because it's gonna make them fat. You have to have a healthy relationship with food. Don't be scared of it. Food is there to help you out, man. It's there to keep you alive. So don't be scared of food. Don't be scared of junk food. Anything in moderation is okay. So I'm eating out maybe like 3 times a week, and I kind of just eyeball how many calories would be in this meal if it's not on the menu. A lot of the menus these days they have the calories on it on that entree or appetizer. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you can go online and look up how much calories is in it, and also that MyFitnessPal app that I told you to download, or just track your calories on the calculator. You don't have to download the MyFitnessPal app, but however, on that app you can look up how many calories is in a certain meal, and they have a lot of food from like restaurants and whatnot on there, so you can kind of figure out how many calories is in that uh, meal that you're eating at that restaurant. Um, and if you don't really know how much, I'd say always go a little bit above what you think how many calories is in that meal. Go a little bit above that. Um, the majority of my meals when I eat out is like 1,000 calories, maybe a little more. But I factor that in. So in the morning, when I know I'm gonna eat out that day, maybe I just skip breakfast or I have a really small breakfast. So you kind of got to balance it out. Everything's a balancing act um, as far as fitness goes. You have to um, be on that balance beam. You know what I mean? And um, it's really easy once you get the hang of it with the diet and fitness exercise. It once it starts to get easier and easier, you won't even think about it. It's just it'll come like that, second nature. Um, and so yeah, I want to show you guys my reveal, my body, my progression, and I did gain about 5 pounds. I was 147, back to 152. So I kind of fell off the wagon and kind of brushed myself off and got back on. So it was kind of challenging. It was hard. I got a little sad, but I didn't stay in that mindset for too long. I just got back up, brushed my shoulder off, and back at it again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really excited to show you more training stuff. I was at Planet Fitness. I was really trying to get something. I'm determined to get some footage for y'all. And I'm going to shoot a lot of videos outside, show you my workouts outside. And it's going to be fun, so stay tuned. Thanks again. Peace out. Alright guys, the moment you've been waiting for. This is the physique reveal. This is me, 5'5", standing at 152 pounds. I was 147, and like I said, I did gain about 5 pounds back. Looking fluffy, but not too shabby. Still holding a little fat, mostly water weight, I'm thinking, around my midsection. And that really just is all up to cardio. As far as me burning it off, I just got to increase that cardio, and looking pretty decent. Little different than my profile picture in my YouTube channel, but I'll get there. Got a little fat there on the midsection.